Yo, I'm about to cause unrest and upset in my comments, but I don't care. They're Caribbean people outside of Jamaica, Jamaicans. You guys get so aggravated when other people confuse you to be Jamaican. And you get vexed with us like as we do it. It's not our fault that they keep confusing y'all for us.
What's up, beautiful and amazing souls? So it's Irene_Jep. And guys, I know you're expecting a reaction video from me, but I ain't got time, guys. I mean, following up on all those videos from the village has been so difficult on my side. Yeah, so you know, I saw another minion in the comment section of my last video telling me, why are you not tagging this and this and that? And remember, guys, the video that I was doing was about, it was a murder case. And I'm like, now, what the hell is wrong with some people? Oh my God, you just... Anyway, let me go straight to the point. In today's video, we are going to analyze a series of clips about what people think about Jamaica. Okay, their sentiments. What do they really think? Or what are they saying about Jamaica? So in short, this is a Jamaican content. Without further much ado, let us start the video.
So, I think it's safe to say that there are a few Africans growing up who genuinely thought that Jamaica was in Africa. And I am guilty. I am one of those people who genuinely thought Jamaica was an African country. And I remember growing up, my dad used to play Bob Marley so much. And on top of that, the vinyl, we used to call it LPs, the cover was clearly a black African man. So it didn't make sense that if anyone had to tell me, no, this man is not in Africa or from Africa, you know, he's obviously African, but that Jamaica is not in Africa. It made no sense. But I know better now, guys. I'm grown up, but I do know something. So there's this other African country, and they do not consider themselves black. I don't even know if they think they're African. It's a blue flag. I know it's not Botswana, but maybe if we can like swap them with the Caribbean. Just a thought. Use it, don't use it.
So I don't know what the issue is with some people from other islands when it comes to Jamaicans and when it comes to you not disrespecting us and not liking us. Because you see Jamaican people, all we do is eat mangoes and mind our business. You don't see Jamaicans coming on here talking about no other islands. You don't see us picking on you lot. You don't see us bullying you lot. But you lot stay coming on here disrespecting Jamaican people solely for clout. And I don't know why some of you lot do it, because Jamaican people, if anything, we can cuss, bruv. So we just gonna cuss you lot in the comments. Like the Haitians once upon a time tried us and had Jamaican people in the comments about to take back our donations that we gave in the earthquake. Now here comes the nigga that swallowed Jonah from the island of the Bahamas talking about Jamaica people unprovoked for no apparent reason. Respucia, what the hell did Jamaican people and Jamaican people's food and culture did to you for you to come out here be disrespecting us? And if we clap back now and we start talking about you lot and we start this and we start that now, you lot will come and try vilify us and make us seem like we are the problem. Now, if one of us Jamaicans was to come on this app, I don't know who, but if one of us was to come on this app and say something along the lines of, we ain't never seen no girl with the capacity to be built like a bad breath, because the minute we saw her, we said, we would be the bad guy. If somebody was to come on this app, I don't know who, again, I really don't know who, and said that this girl is built like an old Victorian bicycle seat, we would be the bad guy. If somebody, again, I don't know who, was to come on this app and said her two kneecaps are sitting closer together than somebody's front teeth, do you understand me? Jamaicans, again, we are the villain. We're the villain. It's Saturday, bruv. It's Saturday. Some of us are at home making soup. Some are outside working. Some are stealing edge control and looking for their baby fathers. We're just doing what we traditionally do on a day-to-day Saturday basis. We don't bother anybody. We don't do nothing to no one. But yet we always sit at the pinnacle of dragging and we don't do nothing to nobody. And you know, it wouldn't be so bad, you know, because Jamaicans, like I say, we can defend ourselves. We can cuss back, you know. We don't really take nonsense from people. But, you know, small islands, bruv. if you lot want to cuss us, can you lot start sending your good looking people, bruv, to cuss us, bruv? Can you lot stop making it so easy for us, bruv? We need a challenge, bruv. You know, don't be sending the girls that wearing necklaces is a myth, bruv. The girls that's heads are basically just sitting on their chest because they ain't got no neck. Like, the esophagus is a myth, bruv. You understand what I'm saying? Start sending the curvy women, the bad bees, bruv, the rich women, you know? Send those ones to talk about us for us to at least struggle in order to find something to say. Don't send girls that be out here built like bad credit, like their hip dip is in the minus, bruv. Don't be out here sending the girls whose hip dips be out here imploding like that submarine that went 12,000 feet below sea level, bruv. Send somebody else, bruv. Send some of the bad bees to talk about us, bruv. You understand? And Caribbean people, please, can we start getting along? Like, believe it or not, Jamaicans actually like you lot, bruv. We actually like you people. We like, you know, your little walk-up culture. We like your accent. We like your food. We like you lot stuff. We mess with you lot, bruv. We don't know why you don't like us, but we mess with you. And I know it's not all of you. I know that a majority of you lot are some beautiful people. You just have the rare few. Like this girl here that some could say breasts out here looking like 2 used tea bags. Do you understand? Longer than Mandela's walk to freedom. Let's be moving forward. We love you lot, bruv. You know, we cousins. You understand? We all came from the same place. Some of us, not all of us, but we all came from the same place. We all had the same struggles. You know, we basically, bruv, we all act and do the same nonsense. We roughly eat the same food. We just cook it the same way. Let us get along. We don't care if you people want to go and do whatever you lot want to do with dance. So we don't mind for you lot to come and enjoy. We don't gatekeep nothing, bruv. We mess with you lot. We with you lot, bruv. You understand what I'm saying? If anybody talk about the Caribbean, bruv, we in there riding with you lot, bruv. Shotgun, passenger, we there with you. Can you lot just stop coming out here and dragging us? We don't do nothing to anybody. So Bahamas, if you lot could do Jamaica a favor, just a real quick one. If you could just do Jamaica a favor this one time and go have a word with Precious, because we don't need this. You understand what I'm saying? You know, it's not fair on us to be out here getting dragged by one of the members of your country that be out here built like an old mattress. We don't deserve that, because you know what? We ain't done nothing to her. We ain't done a thing to that girl, you know? We just be out here spreading the love, baby. We're spreading the love. So yeah, may we all continue to unite, for it is right. And, you know, enjoy the life of the Caribbean, because being Caribbean is lit. You know, we just want to be lit together. Good night.
To be honest, you know, I never experienced racism in Jamaica. All the years I was living there, I say, it didn't even cross my mind. Like, when I was little and my mother car back, I was driving down the hill and a little girl or a little boy yelled out to me, "White girl." You know, it just come in like a pet name to me. And to be honest, that's how it always was. And when I get big now, and I have my own car, and I get like a flat tire, and I dip on the side of the road and come out of the car, gone in the trunk, come here, look out, look for the jack. And by the time me open the car back, me just see 1 or 2 cars stop, and them offering to help me, and before me know it, 2 tools and fix up the tire, and me go about the business. And just Jamaican people, they're warm, friendly, and full of joke. And the next thing I remember now too is nobody no go by them name and them birth certificate. Nobody at all. Them go by alias all the while. So, like I remember some name. One of them is Fat Man, and him doing fat, you know. And next one, Germs. And next one, Pressure Foot, and Pinchers, and Dog Heart. You name it, they come up with some name. And if you ever hear the story of how the name stick on them, you're dead with laugh.
One thing for sure, Jamaica is in Africa. I don't care what the geographers say, because do you know how much that scarred me when I was 10? Do you understand? I'm sorry.
Famous countries that I've seen, and yeah.
What is the name of the country?
Yeah, this is Jamaica.
Jamaica!
In between the South and North America.
Okay, he knows the location also. Alright. When you see this flag, what comes to your mind first?
Okay, so actually this country called Jamaica is a country of great people, great leaders, great musicians, of which one of them happens to be the Bob Marley. So one of the best reggae artists known worldwide. And he also said that for you to be considered.
Alright, that's an inspiration from our father. Bob Marley. Okay, straight, first, what is the capital city of Jamaica?
Yo, I'm about to cause unrest and upset in my comments, but I don't care. They're Caribbean people outside of Jamaica, Jamaicans. You guys get so aggravated when other people confuse you to be Jamaican. And you get vexed with us like is we do it. It's not our fault that they keep confusing y'all for us. I mean, if we're gonna be frank, we don't want them confusing y'all for us because y'all are not us. We run our jokes. You know, we say Jamaica is a Caribbean because we are. We say United States of Jamaica because... And the reason why is because, truthfully, whether or not you guys want to accept it deep down in your hearts, we are the gem of the Caribbean. For our contributions, do we have bad ones? Yes, but we have great ones, like legendary ones. A lot of you other islands have grown up on our culture, especially when it comes to our music, and that's quite okay. So, when you step outside of your country and people hear you speak your own version of patois and confuse you to be a Jamaican, that is not our fault. Like, there is not one day that we sit under the mango tree and discuss you guys. I want to tell you, we are so indulged in ourselves. We're talking about our stuff. We're talking about our crimes, our music, our culture, everything. We're not talking about y'all. Not one day. Like, this one girl, me and her just went back and forth because she was so bitter. Like, girl, you name seriously, what's wrong with you? There are so many times people have mistaken me for being like Trini, or mistaken me for being from like has said, oh, you sound like you're a Bajan. Or there's some people who said, oh, are you Dominican? I never get upset. I'm like, no, I'm Jamaican, and I just laugh it off. I don't get offended. What is there to be offended about? Are we supposed to be one Caribbean? Like, I'm all for that till you guys start trying to diss us. Then they'll diss you back. Don't you see people know what Barbados is now because of Rihanna? That's what that's what it is. We have legends that paved the way for Jamaica. That's why people know them. Get over it. Yes, I'm sure you want to be seen. You are your own island. You have beauty. All of those things are great, but naturally, because of our contributions and also being one of the bigger islands, we're going to get a certain amount of attention. Yeah, I just saw it go. Life is unfair like that. You know what I mean? Imagine like listing out everything bad about us. Some of you small islands with probably like 20,000 people on the island have so much to say about our poverty. Okay. Yeah, you probably don't have any. You have 20,000 people. Probably like 6 families that procreate. We have 2 million and change. Yes, we have poverty. Tell me about our crimes. Yeah, we have crime. Okay. In the spec of it being this terrible space, it's still one of the #1 visited islands in the Caribbean. So what's up? Imagine we have all that shit going on and tourists just still want to fuck with us. Get over it. Honestly, get over it. And sick me with it.
Can somebody please explain to me? And I don't want to hear from no Jamaicans. I don't want to hear it. And you over there, you better just hush because I don't want to hear nothing either. Why is it that as soon as you tell somebody you're from the Caribbean, they automatically assume, or this is a response then, oh yeah, I've been to Jamaica. Like what? Like y'all really think that Jamaica is the only Caribbean island that there is? Don't get me wrong. Technically, I'm like Jamaican by marriage, you know. It's but that's not the point in this. That's not the point here. Why is it that people always assume that if you're from the Caribbean, you're from Jamaica? Like, it's not the only Caribbean island. Anyways, all your updates. My husband said that Jamaica put themselves on the map.
We've all watched the video, right? And what we have listened to, guys, I mean, they make sense. All of these people that have already spoken, they make so much sense. When I was in primary school, when I was in high school, there is no time I ever learned about Jamaica. No time in our syllabus, there was no Jamaica. Nothing like history of Jamaica. So we grew up knowing that all the black people, we live in Africa. All the countries of the black people are in Africa. Only to learn later on, when we are already like so big, we already have our IDs. We now get to learn about the Caribbean. There are these several other islands. And do you know that up to now, when anybody introduces themselves as somebody who comes from the Caribbean, most of us will only think about Jamaica. Okay, I'm not trying to say that these other countries are not known, but there is a problem. There's a problem with the education system of most countries that, are Africans, if that sentence makes sense. Okay, this is what I wanted to say. In Africa, I think it will be fair if in our syllabuses, be it in West Africa, Central Africa, South Africa, Eastern Africa, it will be fair if they included the history of Jamaica, because these are the most genuine people that, when you meet, they really, really are proud of where they came from. You can see the vibe. No, there is no racism, no segregation, and they only dream about coming to Africa. Whenever you meet a Jamaican in any part of the world, now this according to the videos that I have watched. But now, oh my God, colonization and everything, they disregarded the history of Jamaica. And now, when we were young, being told that, you know what, Jamaica is in Africa. Jamaica is not in Africa. It was so hard to believe, but they're blacks. Anyway, a small percentage of us even knew about Jamaica, but we thank God that the social media platforms, online platforms, have connected us. Otherwise, we would have never known about so much things happening around the world and also in Jamaica. So, my good people, when you ask an African, what do you think about Jamaica? They'll talk about the music, because reggae music, oh my God, it is super loved in Africa. People like Bob Marley, they will never be forgotten, of course, because his songs, they were all, they were teaching us about, freedom and everything. It was listened everywhere in the world. So, Jamaica is also known for having great leaders, right? But tell me down in the comment section, because sometimes when I see somebody talking about Jamaican leaders, especially the Prime Minister, some of them are so mad. Okay, let's agree and accept that there is no perfect leadership in this world. But again, it's so sad that we have to depend on the West. Oh, that's so disgusting. But we just have to accept, right? We have no any other choices. So, my good people, I've watched several clips, not only this one that we've just watched from this particular video. I've watched several clips of white people talking about Jamaica. And also we have so many YouTubers, white YouTubers who live in Jamaica. Some of them are born. And I'm always happy when I watch their videos and they're like, in Jamaica, I've never ever experienced racism. All that I've experienced is love, acceptance. But guys, what if it was you and I in the West? What would have happened? I think even America is kind of better. Imagine you were in Germany, the southern part of Germany, Munich there, Augsburg, let's say. Oh my God. Let me even not talk about it. But I will openly express my love to the people of Jamaica. May God bless you. I wish that, Jamaica was in Africa. But anyway, those are just geographical matters. Otherwise, I'm glad that you are interconnected over here. So, I hope you learned something from this particular videos that we just played. And also, comment down below. I'm so glad that, most of the videos that we do watch about what people think about Jamaica, what Jamaicans are saying about, their own country. They preach peace, unity, unity among Africans. That's one of the best things that anybody wants in this world, right? Because with unity, you get to achieve so much more compared to if you were doing something like alone. So, let me end at this particular point. I'll see you in the next video, and kindly consider subscribing to the channel. I love you to the moon and back.